I'm trying something new today. So we'll see how this goes. I think it's the way, because of where the volume buttons are on the phone, I don't think it's going to work because I think the phone's too side heavy. As you can see, we are a little overcast and we have some clouds. We are not supposed to really get hit with Idalia, and we are actually on the clean side, if you will. Orlando's on the dirty side. I was kind of worried about my friends down there. But we are getting the outer bands now. I don't know if you can see how fast they're moving up there, the clouds. I just looked at radar Omega, and the outer bands, the rainy outer bands, are just to the south of me around Locust Grove. And what was that other city called? Covington, south and east of me. So they're just moving into the metro area. I'm sure it'll be raining before long. I am actually working. But I thought I'd stop in and let y'all know what was going on in Atlanta. As far as the outer bands. I got a little bit of a late start today because my back is really bad today. So you might hear me going ow, ow, owie, ow. It always helps to, when you have pain, it always helps to say ow, ow, owie, ow. It makes it feel better. I skipped the chiropractor last weekend because my AC is not working in the car. And on Saturday, we had record temps, or near record temps. It was over 100 anyway. And driving in the car in that with no AC and traffic was just not something I felt like doing. You may hear my phone make noises. It tends to do that when I'm working. But yeah, I'm trying this out. I've put my my other phone, I got one of my older things out. If it's wobbly, I apologize. The phone is dangling from my rear view mirror. The roads here are not exactly smooth. I've got my work phone in a different spot because it was overheating with the sun, and I don't think this will be able to stay up here in the sun, but as you can see, there is no sun today. And if you are just joining me, I am driving. I cannot read chat while I'm driving. I will try to check in here and there, but if I do not answer or do not see you, I apologize. Do not take it personally. It is because safety first. I'm not sure how much chatting I'll do or how long I'm going to be on here. It depends a lot on where I go. There are a lot of places I don't want to leave the phone up in the window because it won't be there when I get back, and my window will be bashed in. Because this is Atlanta, and that's what happens here. I'm actually in Decatur, Georgia, which is on the east side of Atlanta. And judging by radar Omega, we're going to be one of the first areas to get hit of the direct metro Atlanta area. We're Atlanta adjacent. We are ITP. Well, that's not a smart place to sit. People have no sense. They give delivery drivers a bad name. Anyway. If you are not familiar with Atlanta, there is a thing called ITP and OTP. It's inside the perimeter and outside the perimeter being 285. Speaking of 285, it rained so hard last night that the top end of 285 was shut down because it was a river. And then, anyway, we are ITP, inside the perimeter. And I used to live outside the perimeter about 15 years ago now. Just at a hawk. A hawk just landed on the sidewalk next to the road. I don't know if you all saw that or not. Anyway, I'll have to go back and look and see if it's in there and pull it out. Live streams, man, live streams. But about 15 years ago or so, I moved inside the perimeter, and I never thought there was a difference, but there is a difference. It's a totally different mindset inside the perimeter than it is outside, or it used to be. Atlanta's changed a lot since the pandemic. But if you are in here, go ahead and feel free to say hi in the chat. Even if I can't read it, y'all can talk amongst yourselves, and I will stop at some point and go back and read it. And I do appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to try to do this more often now that it's cooling down. And please feel free to let me know how you're doing. But if you hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell, you'll know when I go live. I very rarely schedule my lives because anytime I've ever scheduled a live, something's happened and it's just not happened. So I gave up on that. I gave up. I will occasionally, maybe on Twitter, well, I'm sorry, I'm still going to call it Twitter because saying X just is stupid. Occasionally on Twitter or Instagram or what have you, I may, or even in the community on, I'll put that shirt, even in the community on YouTube, I will mention that I might go, or I am going live during this time period, or I might go live or something like that. Why? I still have my windshield wipers on, I have no idea. But that's about as much notice as you'll get. Sometimes you won't even get that, like today. Just kind of driving around right now. I don't know if I've shown y'all the closed Kroger. I know I did a video. I don't think I uploaded it from when the tree came down. I don't remember. It was an Instagram or Insta360 video. See, you know how in up north most people hibernate during the winter. They stay inside more because it's cold, stuff like that. We do that here during the summer. Let me run in here real quick. See what's going on. This is Baby Kroger, or was Baby Kroger. That is where the tree fell down. They actually cleaned it up pretty quickly. I thought it would sit there for a while. I miss this store so much because it was so convenient to just run in there and get stuff. I use the restroom there all the time too. And now I gotta go farther. John! Hey, John. Are you sure? I think all of Florida has something to do with the hurricane. We are right now overcast. I'm going to pull up Radar Omega and show you on my other phone. And I can get it over here. Focus, focus, focus. Focus. It's not going to focus. You can kind of see it though it's blurry, but those are the outer bands of the hurricane. I can't get it to focus. I can't be still. You don't need to see that. You can kind of see it. The blue dot is where I am. The green is rain. The gray I think is just overcastness. I'm not sure. I'm working on, let me put this on play. Here's on the play. Sorry, I can't get it to focus. That'll give you an idea of where we're at for the outer bands. Yep, you can fish in the winter. Lots of people fish in the winter on the lake. It's cooler out on the lake. Here it's kind of landlocked, so. Okay. Yeah, they were worried about Idalia and Franklin meeting up and having babies, I think. This is because this parking lot's empty, a lot of people who are doing deliveries, they sit out here. Right now, it's kind of slow this week because of the holiday. But you can see the tree on the upper right. You can see the tree moving around in the wind. And it's overcast. It's steadily gotten more and more overcast. We had rain last night, but it was completely, like I said, all the heavy rain that we had last night was completely unrelated. The stuff that's moving in now is because of the hurricane. I was watching a lot of the coverage this morning from Ryan Hall and Vince Wiletti. And so, I don't know if there's two storm chasers called Derek Smith, but I was watching Vince Wiletti and he was stopped and he was... Station alert has arrived. Adelia close to landfall near Perry, Florida. That's an old alert. Anyway. Did you see Vince's chainsaw get run over and stolen? He said it was a storm chaser called Derek Smith. Derek Smith tweeted that he's in Arkansas. He's not there. And Ryan Hall was showing video from Derek Smith. So I'm not sure what's going on with all that. Unless there's two Derek Smiths that storm chase. I don't want to be a storm chaser, but I